What is a kollel? You didn't know.
What does a kollel mean to me? It's a place that I could come and sit and learn Torah.
We learned a lot with the rabbi about the dinim and the halachot and all what is going on the religion.
To study Torah and make a big people become very, very responsible.
Kollel is a Gan Eden on earth. That's where you come to connect with the Kadosh Baruch Hu and with your fellow Jews and with the Holy Torah.
A kollel, a makom Torah, is the heart and soul of a community. You can have numbers, but you have nothing, you have no future, you have no way to ensure a future if you don't have a place of Torah study. In our community, you can ask anybody who's been around for 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, and they'll tell you that things have changed tremendously.
There were two major immigrations, one in 1957, the first immigration. And the second one, much larger, was in 1968. They come to Toronto as a few individuals where there's no community yet. They don't speak any language that the people of the land speak. They don't speak English and they don't speak Yiddish. One of the major lacks was the fact that they came without any religious leadership. They started the community by meeting on Shabbat afternoon to say Tehillim. They were able to get together with Rabbi Ox, Zichrono Livracha, gave them a room in the RC, and from there developed an entire community.
When we came here, you have one of the most important figures was Mr. Moshe Oziel. And they started, I believe they're the ones that started Petach Tikva, which was, I believe, the first Sephardic synagogue in Toronto.
Their brother, who used to be the president of Petach Tikva, Zichrono Livracha, he was a founding member of Petach Tikva, which is, I think, one of the main shuls in the city before Kehila and before, I think, all of them.
I remember walking from there on high holidays. The first year we were here, we went back, I guess we drove down and we came back. We walked from there home. It was a long walk, but that's where the first shul was.
Well, at the time, the community was small. One or two synagogue, very small synagogue. And right away, we were at Viewmont. We had a small room praying over there. And from there, we bought a house, and then from there, we bought a synagogue where we are right now, Magen David.
We were down south on Viewmont, and I helped buy a house on Viewmont, next to one Viewmont. I was in real estate back then. And we bought that house and named it Magen David, and we opened our first shul. I remember my commission on the sale, I endorsed the check and matched it again to help with the down payment. In those days, the commission was $3,000, the house was $60,000.
Soon after, they had already 2-3 congregations that were growing and flourishing well. And the community continued to grow. They were able to draw from their resources, their internal resources of minhagim and song that brought them together.
We had classes on Magen David in the beginning, 2-3 times a week with Prosper, and we had rabbanims, we had round tables and everything. But at the end, we sort of unfortunately ended up having more rabbis than attendants. So we decided to open a small kollel. And as I said earlier, we started in the portables and then went to Bathurst and New York Downs near Richmond for a few years.
One day I had a call from a friend on the phone. He was so enthusiastic. He used to tell me they're going to be a Sephardic Kollel. At the time, I didn't know what's Kollel. I was helping school, yeshivot, but Kollel was strange to me. But the enthusiasm that he has over the phone, I saw there must be something interesting.
I was invited to a few of the meetings with Prosper and Nir Chiprut and some of the friends there. And there was a beautiful moment where it was basically I sat there where they were planning all of the steps to start the first Kollel, Sephardic Kollel in Toronto.
From that time, after that, Prosper called me. They needed some help, and we were helping them from the beginning.
We came here on Rosh Chodesh Iyar. It was basically April or May 2002. We arrived to Toronto, a group of 6 Avrechim under the leadership of Rabbi Eliyahu Atias, Shechir Yamim Tovim Amen. It was the first time for the Sephardic community that they were having a Kollel. Many people didn't understood what was the concept, but slowly and surely people understood and accepted.
I received an invitation to go and meet Rabbi Atias, the former Rosh Kollel, and we decided to make the move.
When I first came to the Kollel was at that time under the leadership of Rabbi Atiya. He reminded me of my uncle, Rabbi Eliyahu ben Shushan. He had the same kind of beautiful face, and the way he spoke to me, and I looked at his beautiful hands, which are scholarly and just full of Torah. You could see that the man lives Torah. And the way he welcomed me, he said, sit down and learn with me. As Havruta, I'm going to be Havruta with a Gaon like this. It made me feel so special. And he says, come, you are welcome. We welcome everybody to Ismach Moshe. And that left a very big imprint in me. And since then I've been coming. What one little word from a great sage like that can do to a human being.
Just like Or HaEmet is the central school of our community, the Kollel is our central place where we could go learn.
Ismach Moshe, I think, for the community serves an amazing outlet for people to come and learn. People from any level, any background is welcome here, and they feel comfortable.
It's got a magnet. It's got something. To me, the Kollel is like having nachat from your grandchildren.
You can also be a part of another synagogue and still come to the Kollel to learn.
We found that over the course of those last 10 years, the Kollel has inspired many communities around, especially in the Sephardic decorum of the city.
We had so much exposure that we needed to move. It was the year 2009. I remember April 2009, it was the grand opening of the Kollel in 10 Bembridge. In August 2010, Kollel Ismach Moshe welcomed Rabbi Mordechai Lebar from Montreal originally, but he was coming from Los Angeles.
I must say that the thing that inspires me the most is seeing the sense of commitment that the community has to each other and to the community in general. Everyone is really invested, and people are looking to make this community better, and people are willing and they want to learn. They just need a little push, a little text message here, a little reminder there. The nahat, the pleasure that I get from seeing a full bet midrash, of people learning, of people growing, is something very special, something that touches my heart.
Every time I come in here, I just walked in, Rabbi Lebhar jumped off his chair. He texts me every Tuesday and says, we have a class at 9, make sure you come. And it's great that he does that because it motivates me to come. If he didn't do that, I would say, I'm tired.
I've searched my whole life for a Rav, somebody that I could talk to, somebody who understood where I was coming from, and didn't sugarcoat things, and told me the way that it was. And I think Rabbi Lebhar is that rabbi to me. He is my rabbi.
Rav Lebhar, we're just friends. we drink wine on Shabbat.
He brings tremendous energy. There's no doubt about it. He's knowledgeable, he has a great knowledge of history, and he brings that in, which I really do enjoy.
One of the impacts, not the only impact, but one of the impacts that a kollel has on a city is the nonverbal message that a kollel gives from the fact that we have bright, talented individuals that could be making a lot of money in the professional field, and they choose for idealistic purposes to dedicate their lives to the community, and first and foremost to Limud Torah.
What we specialize in is in the spreading of Torah, the study of Torah, the principles of Torah, so that people can learn and understand and believe and follow and practice the Torah. That's what we do, and I see, and I think everyone sees, there's enormous success in that.
All the people come together, we strengthen each other.
L'expérience de l'étude de la Torah est donnée à tous. Il suffit juste un peu d'engagement, de bonne volonté.
I recently joined the Daf Yomi by Rabbi Sternheim here at Kollel Yismach Moshe, and the impact that it made on my everyday life and every day of learning impacted me tremendously.
The kollel has enabled me to start the Pirkei Shoshanim program, and that will enable me in turn to observe these laws more closely and to teach them to my wife and other members of my family.
It's with anticipation that I come to Kollel Yismach Moshe. The shiurim are very inspirational.
The rabbis are really amazing. We enjoy having the shiur with the rabbis.
The reach that the kollel has, I feel, is also something very special. We really try to encompass all subjects and all different needs of the community, whether it's intense Gemara learning, to young parents wanting direction and parenting, to the beginners classes, to the father and sons learning, the connection that the parents have with their children. We have all levels from beginner to advanced, all different subjects, to Torah, to Gemara, to Chumash, for everyone in the community. And when I see everyone who's gathered in the Beit Midrash learning, and the special chemistry and the Ruach HaTorah at night, it warms my heart, it melts the snow.
A kollel, in my opinion, is a connection between this world and the world above, Shamayim. It's a pipeline that is constantly connected.
Besides, it's a home. It's a home where everybody, where a Sephardic community has a place where they can find, where they can belong.
Well, for me, a kollel is just a place in which you can nourish your soul.
This institution became another light in the community, that is a light that is necessary, a light that we need to support.
And it's so beautiful. It's incredible how they are helping the whole community, Sephardic community.
We all want to pray that the kollel should be a success. It should go on and have more avrechim, and have the future of our children and our grandchildren, that we should have a place of learning and be part of this community.